Brian Kinney, 5 seasons CrossFit, lesson 7. We're talking about class logistics. So if we come up here to our workout, we're going 1 minute on, 1 minute off until completion. 100 chest to bar pull-ups for RX, then 125 push presses. RX weight is 95 and 65, and then 150 back squats at the same weight as the push presses. So if we take a look here at the layout of the gym. Fortunately, our gym has quite a bit of space, a lot of floor space, so that's going to come in handy for this one. But if we take kind of a brief look here, up here in front is where our whiteboard is, so where we have our monitors, where we go over the class brief every day. And then off to the side here is where we store our bikes. Over on the wall in the corner here, we have some extra bands and things like that. And then right next to that, a large garage door. And then we actually have 3 rigs here. One is a wall-mounted rig. One is a freestanding rig that's kind of in the middle of the floor here. It's offset just a little bit. It's not quite exactly in the center. So that gives us quite a bit of floor space over here on the right side. And then there's also a freestanding rig that's a little bit smaller here, kind of in the back corner. So we do have quite a bit of rig space for the pull-ups here, which we'll get to in a second. And then just really briefly, the other side, handstand push-up wall. There is also one that's on the back side of the wall-mounted rig here as well. But a big wide open one over here. And then back corner, we've got our GHDs, rowers along the back wall, and then plates are just at the end of the rig where we have all of our bumpers and change plates. I did forget to put in our barbells are stacked just to the inside there of kind of where the GHDs are. And since I am the worst illustrator in the world, I wrote words instead of drawing pictures. So, but like I said, for the chest to bar pull-ups, for those that are scaling that might need bands, we have those, like I said, here in the corner, but we also have low rings. So if people want to scale and go to ring rows, maybe they don't feel like being up on the pull-up bar, or if they're not quite there yet, we do have those low pair of rings that are attached to the pull-up bars on the wall-mounted rig over here. So really, we're looking at plenty of space for the pull-ups between the 3 rigs. So get everybody kind of figured in here. I would say typically a bigger class, maybe not counting like a Saturday or something like that, would be right around probably 15. Some of our early morning classes are actually maybe 20, just over 20. But between the 3 rigs, like I said, there is enough space there for everybody to have their own pull-up bar. We won't have to share with anybody. Same goes for rings if people are doing ring rows. And then barbells for push presses and back squats. Not taking up a ton of weight when RX is listed at 95 and 65, so those scaling shouldn't have an issue again with loading their barbells accordingly. But again, if we take a look here, plenty of floor space from either this side over here, where we do have some open floor space where barbells can fit. We can really actually probably fit plenty of them going just kind of the long way down the floor. And then the bigger side, there is enough space for 2, honestly, maybe even 3 sets of barbells, even if we kind of offset things a little bit. So plenty of floor space, plenty of rig space for everybody to get the work in that they need to. It is rather nice that the workout does just call really for those 2 pieces of equipment there, pull-up or a pull-up bar and a barbell. So again, fortunate to have the floor space that we do in our gym, but this will allow for, again, kind of those bigger classes that we do have typically earlier in the morning.